I am coming. Flat. Oh, I'm playing with the flats overseas booking right now. They get grabbed by open that make us football last run. So that's what's up. Y'all made me after this. Y'all
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go! I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go! I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go! Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second.
Hey, boo, I wonder
He's
why
a
you
stretch
didn't
big who
acknowledge
can
me.
knock it down from outside.
Gonna drink some of your drink.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go
I can't
second
hear you
round,
with these on.
what does that make me?
I can't hear you when these
How's
is on.
practice been so far?
You can't use.
Tough.
You can't hear.
These
Yeah.
guys
Oh, okay,
really
okay.
get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player.
Shut up, man.
Okay.
Nice.
You should, hey, cut that light off.
Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape,
I'm gonna close the
but
door.
bro, these practices are killing me.
Yeah.
These Euro dudes, I don't get. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
You be all right?
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off the socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only want to show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris.
Yes, coming at you I'm facing that Civil War who I am overseas. So stay tuned and watch my highlights. Cause I'm gonna show off tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Sunia with Brian Van and 2K Sports. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert, who's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. It's a big name.
What?
You said why? I don't know. It's just your time to get lab done. But I can't do it till 12 o'clock or after 12. All right.
Has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now Chauvet. Pass to Peltier. Good on the three-point shot.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch. Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's MP. Here's Dumont from the arc. And Lambert pulls it down. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm really interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Marks. Off target with the three. Pass to Zadirko. Here's Dumont from the arc. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Here's Peltier. Basket good off the assist from Lambert.
Lambert's shooting isn't the only reason he's on NBA scouts' radar. His passing doesn't look too bad either.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. Marchand with the rebound. And So many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
From 8, Illich. Out to Ahern. Gaumont. MP left side.
Just 5 on the clock.
Illich. Covered by Marchand. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Marchand with the rebound.
To the inside.
Chauvet, that's good.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
Pass to MP. Gaumont.
Inside.
Illich. Oh, and Illich with the jam.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, nothing will.
Just what the doctor ordered. Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
I think the prescription was done.
And that prescription could give them the injection of energy they've been looking for.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Ahern.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out to the wing.
Illich. Followed by Marchand. Illich, no good. Nanterre in the lead. Marchand outside. Pass to Chauvet.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Here's Illich. That falls nicely that time from Ahern.
Well, you got to get Illich harder than that if you want to prevent him from scoring. Terrific. But something that's interesting when you kind of think about it is the fitness level of these players.
A very tough adjustment.
And here's Paris.
6-point game.
Here's MP for 3. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Peltier outside. Marks. Now here's Chauvet.
5 points in the game. Down low.
Out to Peltier.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Nanterre lead out in front.
Up by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
On here in the second quarter.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
MP can't get that one to fall. Here's Beaumarchais, covered by Portier. And a nice shot by Beaumarchais.
His quickness, the soft touch around the rim, it allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
For MP, it's always full effort. He has never shied away from obstacles.
Pass to Bleu.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Which adds to their lead in spectacular fashion.
2 points the fancy way.
Yeah, the fancy way. I like the fancy way, right? Who doesn't? And that if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Shot clock at 6.
And here's MP from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Illich. Marks defending. Pass to Illich. Portier outside. MP, left side to Stewart. Three-pointer Illich. They get the rebound. And the dunk by the Fuhr.
Great effort on the boards and a mean dunk. Just will not ever see him put in a play.
He certainly is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Absolutely.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
And sometimes getting a body on him, even that's not enough. You know, he'll go over, around, or through you to get to that rebound. I mean, he is just relentless.
MP on the wing.
To the middle.
Outside for Illich. Pass to Portier. Over Marks. And it's Portier missing. And the basket by the Fuhr.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's
We
Beaumarchais.
come back in the second half.
Back to Marks.
Okay.
And just miss after miss right now.
Aaron on the wing. Illich. It's stolen by Marks.
To the paint.
Pass to Beaumarchais. Cap. It's Marks on the wing. Here's Bleh. And a great assist that time by Marks.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Paris trailing. MP outside.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good.
Here's Marks.
From 20 feet out. What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected, and just didn't rush it at all.
So we conclude the first half. Nanterre lead out in front.
Up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Here we go, one-on-one.
And the jam by Marks.
Showing just how explosive he can be. Marks with the hammer.
Yeah. And here's Dumal.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And there's the call on Dumal.
That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making it play.
That's a big play, big momentum builder.
To the inside. And Peltier with the slam.
Look at the two guard getting up there. Frankie Peltier showing off his hops.
Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
Right side, Chauvet.
The three. And the three ball is good.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
MP outside. Pass to Dumal. Back to MP.
Just 5 to shoot.
That one falls. No speed from Dumal.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
To the right side.
Back to Marchand.
Faked in off the glass.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Dumal.
Zadirko defending.
Here's Peltier.
Damn.
Good from Lambert. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
There's Chauvet. The rebound by Zirko. To Dumont. MP for three. The second effort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What strength by Zirko on that sequence. Just winning that shot and despite the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Like JK
basket all time.
It looks like he saw some things out there that he's adjusting. And it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Nanterre leading. Pass to Girard. There's the lob to the hoop. He's off on that one. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Dumont. Empty outside. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Watching all the angles, Dumont was looking to make a hot pass.
Here's Bleu. Covered by MP. Pass to Beaumarchais. Down low. Here's Lambert. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
He didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
MP outside. Back to Dumont. MP. The tray. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Lambert. Here's Bleu. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They double him with Dumont. Shoots the three. And Lambert, good for three.
Well, that's why many think Lambert will be drafted in the upcoming NBA draft. He's such a great shooter.
Here's MP for three. The shot comes out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nanterre Elite.
No, it
and we
won't.
welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Now Paris FC basket with it. Trailing by 13. Left side, Chauvet. Pass to Marks. Lambert. Clock at 6. Peltier outside. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, they keep on calling on Peltier. He keeps on scoring. Frankie going off.
Outside Illich. MP. Lets it go from deep. Paris FC basket with another miss. Marchand with it. Picked up by Ahern. again, it's Nanterre.
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all 3 levels, including the mid-range.
And here's Paris.
It's a 14-point game.
Aaron on the wing. Back to MP. Dumas on the wing.
And he makes good on the layup.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
To the middle. Fades and shoots.
Good work defensively by Zadirko. Outside Dumont. MP. He's guarded by Peltier. MP, no good.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Chauvet. The basket good off the assist from Peltier.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
And here's MP from the arc. And Lambert pulls it down.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
And Marchand with the stuff.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Some see you. Okay.
Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Can I get a CNA?
All right.
Off the tip, it's Nanterre.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
The shot's good.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
MP outside. Pass to Elich. Back to MP.
Shot clock at 5.
Lamont. Chauvet covering. Oh, no good. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has the claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Chauvet with it. Zadirko on him. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
And here's MP from the arc. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Pass to Marks.
Off target from outside.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
It's a three-point game.
Here's Ahern.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Putting up a fight inside. Ahern manages to overcome the contact with ease.
Shot's good by Peltier.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Elich. And Ahern to the go.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Lambert inside.
Zadirko defending.
Three-pointer Chauvet. Here's Marchand. Out to Peltier. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
Now here's Dumont.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
Well, something that's interesting, when you kind of think about it, is the fitness level of these players, the professional level, it's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Back to MP. Ahern. Pass to Dumont. Over Chauvet. And that one's good, Dumont.
Well, they trust Dumont for mid-range, and when you see that, how could you not? As a leader on this team, he'll call his own shots.
Inside.
Here's Lambert.
And he banks in the layup.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Nanterre lead out in front. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's MP for three. And another miss by Paris. Fast break. Here comes Nanterre. New misses.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian.
And the basket by Girard.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Ahern on the wing. MP. He can't get that one to fall. Nanterre in the lead. Pass to Marks. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
And good on both. Now here's Portier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. MP outside. Screen by Elich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Here's the Dirko. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Pass to Peltier. From deep. Harris grabs the miss. Portier outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Nanterre has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Marks for 3. Ahern with the rebound. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And here's MP from the arc. And still having struggles shooting the ball with that miss. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Pass to Peltier. Good on the triple.
Well, they keep on calling on Peltier. He keeps on scoring. Frankie going off.
Now here's MP. He started by Peltier. MP. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. Now Marchand. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Beaumarchais. And again, Nanterre with the triple.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Here's MP. That one doesn't go either for MP. And Nanterre lead with possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And he gets the bucket.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
And it's Paris with the ball. Ahern outside. To the inside. Here's MP. That shot missing. Marchand down low. Peltier outside. And the first half now in the books. Nanterre lead out in front. They lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Here's Dumont, and Lambert pulls it down. And Nanterre has possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Shot is off by Marchand. Outside Dumont, pass to MP. Six to shoot. And it's Nanterre with the rebound.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Lambert's shot is good.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
The defender a little hesitant to get in his way as he bursts to the hoop.
Tipped and stolen by Zadirko.
Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
Here's Chauvet.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
It's Peltier on the wing.
From outside, off the mark.
Harris trailing. And here's MP.
7 points in the game.
Dumas on the wing.
5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
So the captain of his Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Look at the 2 guard getting up there. Frankie Peltier showing off his hops.
Down low. The fader. And that one goes long.
Worked himself into a good area close to the bucket. That's the look he wanted.
Pass to Marchand. Now here's Chauvet.
The three-pointer, no good.
Ahern outside. MP.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He has disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with his offense.
You know he'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
Outside Illich. Dumont.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
To the middle. Here's Peltier. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
If they're going to be successful, they need to score it. And they've certainly got it today. And then some.
Zadirko, left side.
Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Now you can trust Dumont to make the right read and send the pass to where it needs to go.
Peltier, here we go. Here's Gerard. Back to Peltier.
The 3 is up.
The rebound by Vasseur.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Pass to Beaumarchais. Peltier. And it's Peltier missing again. And here's Vasseur.
For three, Zadirko. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
And Terra lead out in front.
Leading by 8. And we'll return shortly.
Hey, we going in the fourth quarter. My God, brother. My God.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The 2 teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going.
To the left side wing.
Back to Portier.
Both teams making some changes here.
Now called Paris.
I need a CMA.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Trailing here by 8.
Outside Marks. Pass to Chauvet. And Terra lead again can't hit.
Here's Zadirko. He drains the quick shot.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Your look for Chauvet. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Well, the defense cannot afford to take Chauvet lightly because he's got the confidence to take and make these kind of shots.
And here's NB from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Looking to make his mark right here in Europe. There's no better way to do it than with big shots like that.
Outside Chauvet. Puts up a three. Here's Lambert. Lays it up and banks it in. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Paris. 7-point differential. And here's NP from the arc. And Lambert pulls it down. Nanterre with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Three-pointer Chauvet. It's good from long range.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
Pass to MP. Here's the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Chauvet with it. Here's Peltier. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off. Boy, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as he has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, I love that Lambert didn't stop at the whistle. It's not just how you start a play, it's how you finish.
At the line of Nanterre Elite.
What's up?
Here's Ledoux. And Ledoux, what a finish. Here's Beaumarchais. And as the final buzzer sounds, it's going to be Nanterre Elite walking out of here with a nice road win.
Well, you could see the level of poise that this Nanterre Elite team possesses.
Supporting your team, please make sure to get home safely and see you next game.
Nanterre Elite off the tip.
And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And here's Dumal. Aaron on the wing. MP. Back to Ahern. 5 on the clock. The three ball. Rebound by Nanterre. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Timeout called Paris.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's MP.
Takes the three, drills the three-pointer.
After the three on the other end, you have to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
And it's Chauvet missing.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Zadirko. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
Peltier outside.
That three off the mark.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Dumont, no good. Nanterre trailing.
To the paint.
And it's Marchand getting it to go.
For Marchand, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
Now here's MP.
Zadirko.
Guarded by Lambert.
First personal foul. First team foul. Blanco Paris FC. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Nanterre with the ball.
Trailing by 2.
Shots good by Peltier.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Outside Dumont. Pass to Ahern. Now here's MP.
6 on the shot clock.
Now Elich.
From past the arc.
And it's Peltier with the rebound. Now Lambert. The basket good off the assist from Peltier. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Marks.
He hasn't yet put up any points.
Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to MP. Ahern. Now MP.
From the arc. Here's Zadirko. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, defensively, we've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Pass to Lambert.
With the floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And Terra lead out in front.
They lead by a bucket. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And it's Paris with the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And Paris FC basket, call time. Young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Beaumarchais.
Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
And he shows us why the breakaway rim was invented.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Be careful.
Great dunk and a great game we've got here.
Now here's MP.
6 points for him.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here.
Number elite substitution. Number 7, Benoit Lambert.
Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Out to the left wing. Launches a three.
Out to Ahern.
Drops in the...
Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Sure will change.
Beaumarchais.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Illich.
Deflected.
And stolen by Lambert. It's Nanterre coming up the floor. Here's Beaumarchais.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Ahern on the wing. Back to Portier. MP. Ahern on the wing. Marks defending. Screen by Illich.
Shot clock at 5. Good.
Making it look easy from the mid-range. How about Ahern converting for Paris?
Pass to Lambert.
Out to the wing. Here's Bleu.
And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it up, so why not?
Ahern on the wing. Back to Portier. Now MP. And here's Ahern.
To the inside.
And the dunk.
That was a defensive lapse. You really can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Well, yeah, it was almost a free run to the rim for him.
You got to wonder, what were they thinking?
I really don't know what they were thinking. But, hey, momentum can swing on plays like that, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
MP.
There's the three. That's another miss. Number 4 on 2 for 6 shooting. Tries it from 16.
Bleu misses. Paris trailing.
Here's MP. Misses off the right iron.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Now here's Portier. MP outside.
Jacks up a 3.
And Lambert pulls it down. Pass to Beaumarchais. Bleu.
There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Nanterre lead out in front.
Up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. And Paris FC Basket call time. Nanterre has possession.
10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's MP.
For three. The shot that time not on target.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
Dumont on the wing. Covered by Marchand.
Here's MP for three.
Rebound by Nanterre.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Now Chauvet.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's off from three-point range.
And it's Paris with the ball.
A 12-point game.
MP outside. Dumont on the wing.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
So captain of this Paris FC group, methodical near Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Now here's Peltier. Covered by MP. Outside Marks. Screen by Lambert. Three-pointer Chauvet. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
On left side. Outside Dumont.
And the jumper is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Pass to Marchand.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Ahern outside.
Inside.
MP. Excellent D there from Peltier. And Nanterre lead with possession.
13-point lead.
Here's Marks. It's held in by Paris.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Illich. He's guarded by Peltier. Pass to Ahern.
Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a three. Drills it from outside.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now called Paris.
Look over man to man.
And Nanterre making a change here. Here's Beaumarchais.
He's got 12. To the middle.
Pass to Bleu.
Fires for three.
They get it back.
From downtown. A rebound by Zadirko. They could get back to within single digits of the lead. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Pass to Girard. Here's Bleu. And Terrelli again can't hit. Here's Ahern.
This one for three.
Ahern on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Here's Bleu.
He has 7.
Teams changing it up here. Now a timeout called by Nanterre.
Well, that's square.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Peltier outside. And Illich pulls it down. It's Harris leading. Zadirko outside. Pass to Dumont.
Down low.
And the ball out of play. Nanterre will have it. Here's Marks.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it.
Peltier outside. And a great assist that time by Marks.
He's so clutch. He saves his best. The pressure is at its highest.
Pass to MP. Now here's Illich. Here's Dumont for three. And Lambert pulls it down.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And here's Marchand.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Big time bucket. Marchand coming through. Those are important points.
MP outside.
Buries the long-range jumper.
No job. That was huge. MP stepping up.
And Nanterre has possession. Ball outside.
Drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
When we talk to scouts, GMs, people in the NBA, it's almost a certain Lambert will be playing in North America soon. Most projections, most people we talk to have him going probably early in the second round.
Now here's MP. And Harris, another triple.
What an important shot right there, guys. He's producing deep all game long.
And they need his production now more than ever. Clutch three-point shooting is going to be critical to a win.
Yeah, whoever hits the most threes late, I think they'll win this game.
Zero fear. Lambert makes it look like a pickup game.
MP outside. Back to Dumont.
It's good. And this is why he's the team captain. Dumont knows how to come through in the biggest moments.
Ball outside. Here's Lambert.
so poised out there. Lambert doesn't really care about the situation. He's always ready to deliver.
Pass to MP. And here's the Dirko, guarded by Lambert.
He followed up a nice defensive effort on that possession with an equally good rebound.
Now here's Marcon. To the paint. Here's Lambert.
That play on D got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes a lot of experience.
And as the final buzzer sounds, it's going to be Nanterre Elite walking out of here with a nice road win.
Well, you can see the level of poise that this Nanterre Elite team possesses. Stayed calm under pressure and made timely plays.
You could see how scouts are very interested in Benoit Lambert.
And with Lambert, it's clear that the numbers don't tell the whole story. He has a presence out on the court that you simply cannot replicate.
And that'll do it for this one, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.